If you guys want to make your own RPG game on Roblox, I'm going to show you guys how to make your own RPG kit game, or sorry, RPG game with ej0w's RPG kit. So that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so let's get started. So the first things first we need to do is simply go into the kit set, get the kit from the career workspace or whatever it's called. Do is get the model. It'll be linked down below, and just insert into your insert the game that you want to use it with. Make sure the game is published and also has make sure it also has studio access and API services, and also make sure the game is running on R6 and on R15. Those are the main things that you need to focus on when it comes to this RPG kit. To start off, we're just going to go ahead and delete everything we need. So go ahead and ungroup the ej0w's RPG kit, and you'll see a couple new folders too here pop up too. To open this, so basically you see all these folders here. So basically you see workspace, you see workspace here. So storage, the workspace storage folder and BWK storage. Put the server scripts service folder in server script service. Put the server storage folder in server storage. Put the storage UI folder in storage UI, and put the start player scripts folder in start player. Then move down one more and start our player scripts. Then what you want to do is go into here and select all the folders that you had and ungroup them. Or you can just ungroup them one by one, or you can just do what I'm going to do. I can just select all of them and ungroup them. So yeah, and then you will see a lot of things pop up here. So this is where the main stuff happens, the stuff that we see. The replicated storage stuff is where everything gets replicated, and also where where a lot of configs happen, like spawners, remotes, products, and other stuff. We also got the game config here. That's the main thing we'll look at today too, and as well as other stuff. So yeah, but there's also other stuff that this kit includes. So yeah, it includes a lot of other features, but in short, it has a lot of features, and I feel like you guys should take a look at it in your own time. Start with actually playing the game. I'll show you what the game looks like for starters. So I guess I'll show the gameplay again, show you what it looks like when you play it when you don't have anything configured. So you got a leaderboard here. You got the actual healing fountain, which simple as that. You also got chests here too. So basically, if you press R to open it, you'll see something called it'll say something open failure. You need a high enough level to require it. So. And basically, you need to be level 7, it looks like, if they're not. So basically, if I open up level 7, and I guess there's just a lot of stuff. So we'll go over this one by one. But for now, let's just go over what needs to be done instead. Oh yeah, there are also boss text too. Let's just go into game config. I'll show you where this is where the magic begins, or at least that's what I think at least. So basically, this is where everything begins, the starter stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna take off my webcam because I'll show you because this is not needed. But what is needed is the stuff they need for his kit. So this is where most of the stuff will be seen in this kit. So basically, like the game version. So basically, let's start the first stuff, which is the general section of the whole kit. We got game name, game version, XP per level, max goal, and spawn location. Let's start off with game name and game version. Game name and game version will show up every time. Will basically show up on this UI right here. On this part UI, you'll see it's called MyRPG v1.01. That will be replaced with what we're gonna put here. So I already have the name sorted out for it. So we're just gonna call it Journey to the Badlands RPG. That's what I had in mind first of all. And then we got the XP per level, and then we got max goal, max. We also got max goal, max level. So so that's basically what shows us when we play the game. Then it should show up. Journey to the Badlands should show up with v1.00, and you can see. So yeah, that's pretty much what that means. Then let's go and take a look at XP per level. This is basically how much XP is required to level up. So basically, let's say you're at level 10, and you need 250 XP to level up to level 11. Basically, what that means. And there's also an example here. It's like you're level 5, you need level 50, you need 50 XP, and you need 250 XP to level 6. Well, wait. Oh, wait. Well, that is if we put XP per level times 10. So that's basically like you need so let's say you need 25. So say like we put 10 XP per level. Basically, what I'll change to will be so basically what that means was that it will mean that 200 that you'll need you need 25. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my math was not mathing. But anyways, you need 100 XP in order to level up to oh my god. Alright, so I did the math. I can confirm. Okay, so let's say you have 10 times. Let's say you have let's say for instance you wanted to to be 10 XP per level. So basically at level 10 you need 100 XP in order to move to level 11. So that's basically the point of it. That's basically every XP per level. So 1 XP is basically you need to be level 1, then you basically get the point, honestly. So yeah, but for now we're just going to switch to 25, so that's the basic. That's the pretty much what it has to set to. Max level, max gold. That's basically okay. Not to be rude or anything. Okay, well, not to be okay. I'm sorry, I have ADHD. I cannot handle this right now. But anyways, max level is the maximum level you need to acquire to go to like your forge cap. So basically, let's say you level up to level 1000. You can't go above. You basically can't go to 1000. You basically can't go to 1001. That's basically what it's trying to say. So max.huge basically it also means max.infinite. So basically none of this can be capped. Max gold is basically the same story. So yeah, max level, max gold are basically the same story and all that stuff. Spawn location. Okay, so many people are going to say spawn location is where you spawn at. That is incredibly false, actually. What the spawn location will do is basically this will basically the position you'll be taken to when you press this button. So basically the part here, get this position right here and copy this, paste it here. So notice how I did, my avatar didn't get set to that position when I spawned in. However though, when I press this button, I'll be taken to that position. That's basically what spawn location is actually. So let's get right into the next part of game config, which are the starter items. The starter items are, well, it says what's on a tin can. So I deleted my state store. These are all the things I start off with. So let's say, for instance, I want to start off with the, say, for instance, the juicer staff, which is here. Simply copy this, or simply go into here, copy this, and paste it into here. I believe when I play the game, it should give me it. No, it doesn't. Oh, right, it does. Okay, yep, it does. That's good. Why is it saying why? All right, so yeah, this is juicer staff. It's on my inventory. So yeah, pretty cool. So now next up are the global drops. So global drops are so basically people are going to be confused what global drops are. But let's just say that global drops are basically they're basically drops that are dropped by every mob, regardless if they have a drop, regardless if it says in their config or not. So, this item, so you see this in the mod config that says this is the items they have. Well, in here, in global drops, you'll notice that these are all the items. These are basically these are also drop changes as well from these guys, except it is applied to every mob, regardless if they have a drop regardless if they have drops or not. Yeah, next up is the default human attributes. There's really, I'm not sure if you'll ever be using this anytime soon. Same with generate. I'll keep these back. I'll keep these same. Health per level, mana per level. This is recommended to keep as well. I'm probably messing with this unless you really want to go specific into that. But basically, it's basically the same thing. So basically, just take XP per level, except it's health per level, and it'll be changed every time you level up or something like that. Next up are the multiplier and class configurations. We'll go into that later. And no features UI, we'll go into that later. Mouse cooldown UI, mobile stuff. We'll go into that later. Next up, let's go into interface and mob configurations. So basically, let's say you don't like your game, you don't like the purple vibe to it. Well, let's go into game config and start messing with it. So you'll see in here there's like color presence and stuff. Well, go into config, go to presence. You'll see there's a lot more presence in here. So replicate storage or config and then go to presence. You'll see there's a lot more. So let's say you wanted something like, I don't know, cyan, I guess. Not sure why, but then again, toughest colors, I guess. So, I mean, whatever. So we're going to choose cyan, and you will notice that we have changed our color to, well, I was expecting it to turn to cyan, unless this, Oh, okay, at first bugged out. Okay, it didn't bug out, this is what cyan looks like. Okay, it gives me a vibes from the old RPG, from ej0w's RPG kit, so basically ej0w's RPG could be 2 a vibe, I guess, so cool. Let's say you also want to change it to Salmon, I guess. Salmon. I'm not sure what Salmon gives you, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Salmon gets you. That gives you crimson vibes. Basically, you put the name of these and you'll be given that present. However, what if you don't like that and you want to make your own kind of color theme? Well, simply change the color present to now game config, and you can mess with the UI colors here. That should probably work. That might make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. I mean, it's cyan, but at the same time, it doesn't really. But it's a bit more cyan, but on a more teal level, I guess. So, yeah, pretty cool. Also, you guys want to know how to disable this. You guys want to know how to disable this, but you don't know how to. It's actually pretty simple. Go into game config, and I know a lot of people are going to choose this, but may not want to disable this. But for those who kind of just want to, you basically want to enable mobline, but also disable character orbit. To me, I just like mobline a lot more better than character orbit. I mean, call me crazy if you want. I know my team really. I know some people are gonna call me out on that and stuff. But hey, I mean, I think we all have our own opinions. I think it's all. I feel like it's all right to have our own opinions. So yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't disable it. I think you shouldn't enable it. I think it's a good idea. It's whatever you want your game to look like. Okay, it's your game at the end of the day, not mine. So yeah. Anyways, let's get right. That's probably the basics of game config out of the way. Let's go into making our first mob. Making the mob now. So yeah, sorry it took a while, but hopefully we got it. So mobs are pretty damn just basic mobs. So there are two types of mobs we got here. So we got the actual goblin, we got the ranged pirate goblin, and we got a spawn boss called what's it called? It's in here. It's not Replication Storage. It's Search Storage. The pirate. The pirate is a spawn boss, but we'll go into spawn bosses a bit more later. Spawn bosses are handled a lot more differently in this kit than in Orions. Just want to keep that in mind. So yeah, let's get into it. So anyways, let's get right. I'm excited. Can't wait to get into it. So anyways, let's just start with the first mobs. So this is the general mob level layout type thing. You got the name, the rank, the level. You also got the health. So basically this level, the first number in the level here is the mob level, and this is the minimum level. I've talked about, and it'll say so right here. So the mob rank, so if you want a mob rank on here, just call it like this, I guess. So but what if you don't want it to have a rank? Just keep it in now then. So yeah, but anyways, that's the mob health. Next up, that's the mob level, rank, and name. Next up is the health. The health is the amount of health he has, walk speed, jump power. It's simple. You've seen it in every Science RPG kit V2, so you shouldn't know what's going on here. Armor is a pretty interesting, I gotta say. So basically, this is the first thing. Armor is basically shows where all the. Okay, this is pretty cool. I haven't messed with it yet, but basically, let's say for instance you want a Goblin Knight, for instance. Let's make a new mod called Goblin Knight, or called Goblin Knight, and wait, this is the wrong one. Oops. Okay, Goblin Knight right here. We're gonna call this the Goblin Knight, and we're gonna change his rank to 5, I guess. Give it a health of 20. I guess that'll work. Then you'll see something called armor. It's basically what as well. It kind of acts like the armor kit, the armor system from the old RPG kit, which is pretty cool vibes. So let's say, for instance, you want him to wear the iron armor. Run it, and he should, I believe I'm correct, wear the iron armor. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Oh my god, this bring me back. These are gonna bring me back to the golden days of RPGs. Dude even has his own armor group and stuff. Like it formats like the original game. That's nice. So yeah, it basically covers the original armor and just shows like when, it's pretty cool. So that's the armor, iron armor. That's the armor, and the defense is basically how much damage the mob can resist from hits. There's also defense systems. So yeah, mob. So. Now, we'll go into that a little bit more later, I guess. But for instance, I guess defense. Yeah, there's a lot to go into in defense, but we'll go over that later. But in general, I guess it's just how the percentage of damage you are resisting, I guess, or the mob refuses to take, I guess. because of iron armor. So yeah, pretty cool. Next up is the damage. Damage is pretty simple. I mean, it just shows like how much damage you take. The fall distance is the amount is the following. The fall distance is well how long it'll take or how far the minimum distance required before the mob follows you and attacks you and all that stuff. Simple stuff. For spawn time, that's simply on how much time the mob it'll take for the mob to respawn. Wander radius, that's pretty simple as well. Except, water radius is pretty simple, but how though it's a bit different than you may think. You may think water radius is where the mob, how much the mob, or how much every time the mob moves. So basically, like if he's here, he'll move here, and he'll move here, and he'll move here, and all that stuff. Well, no, actually, he basically stays at this one point, and he'll basically stay at this point. And this is basically the radius he will wander through if he is So they're not like free. It's not a free wander. It's more so wander radius. It's more so like wandering a certain. If you guys don't want him to walk, and then we'll just change it to Nile and all that stuff. Regenerate. It's basically for super bosses. It looks like so. Anyways, let's say so. Basically, this will happen. So when able, it'll basically regenerate. The super boss will regenerate. Every for a cooldown until because it only if like the mobs don't like or no one interacts with the mob. So. Yeah, and then the boss style is basically like a boss health bar. You might have seen that boss health bar appear when the pirate spawned earlier. I'm not sure if that was the case. Basically, if it's he had it set to at distance. So basically, when you have it at distance, it will be shown. However, if the damage is dealt, then it'll only show if you hit the mob itself. So pretty much, and then the color 3 is basically the color of the health bar, which can be like cyan, I guess. I haven't really messed with this actually at all, so I'm kind of curious to take a look at this. So color 3 from RGB. We're gonna make it cyan because why the fuck not, lol. Okay, so then we're just gonna call it damage del, I guess, and call it where to call damage del. Okay. Copy this the damage del, and I guess we'll give it the same number as his average range. That is basically what I do to every RPG boss. Basically, I change that to its fall distance. So yeah, let's go ahead and wow, I actually messed with that too. All right, so let's say for instance he moves here. All right, so it looks like it didn't. Oh right, because I gave it the accident gave it the Okay, so see how it's signed now. That is basically okay. So I was right. It is basically his. Oh wow! It also shows his. It also shows it on. It also shows up. On his triangle too. That's cool. Nice. But anyways, and also compare it to by simply right clicking. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I really like this feature too. Boom. So yeah, basically what you get to do is right click, and this is blocking. However, though, if you release it at a perfect time, you will actually be able to parry it. And he's dead. Let's go. Nice. So yeah, that's basically that too. So let's say at distance. So let's also take a look at that distance as well, just in case. So this is what happens when you play at distance as well. Oh, I accidentally. Yeah. So I don't have enough MP for that. Yeah, we'll look at that. We'll talk about that later. But that's basically the mob. That's basically mobs and all that stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah. And then there's also a bunch more stuff. So, and this is what happens when you level up. You get like levels and stuff. So, pretty cool. I gotta say, it's worth it. So, in my opinion, at least. So, nice. Anyways, that's that. We'll just go and keep it like that. We'll probably make him into a boss at some point. Also, I accidentally did that. My bad. I actually had the end capitalized. Anyways, moving on. So, let's go ahead and make a. I don't know. So. Next up is attack cycle and hit cycle. These are a bit more advanced. But if you guys want to change but basically you guys wondering how do I change animations for the attacks, I'll go over that in another video but hit cycles they're not like it's not like where if you hit them they will attack you, not like that. Basically you have to be in a certain distance. You gotta be in a certain distance for them to start attacking you. Not like when they hit you, not like when you have not like a hitbox, but it does have hitboxes, but they like charge up the attack and then they'll slash when a couple seconds later when they like nearly a second later after they're ready. So yeah, it gets like a warning sign. So pretty cool, I guess. So yeah. Max damage cap. This is the max percent of mob's health that can be dealt to player by the player. So yeah. So basically, like, so I didn't know what it was at first, but now I know because of this. So yeah, you gotta look at the comments when you have a chance too. So basically, yeah. So basically, like, you have 0.033. This will be 33k damage out of 100k. Then be max dealt. So pretty cool, I guess. Nice. Next, we got no knockback. This is basically what happens. So let's say, for instance, we put it as now. So basically, every time we attack him, like this, for example, we will go ahead and just go and do this, and see right there, that happens. So basically, he cannot be knocked back whatsoever. How he can still be stunned. You're wondering, how do you prevent that from being stunned? Like, he stops moving for a second. That means he is stunned. So basically, what we can do is, that's no stun, and you got yourself a full-on tanky. You got yourself a full-on tanker right here, folks. No pun intended, but yeah. Anyways, boom. Like, see, he's not doing what damage whatsoever. Like, he's not gonna be stunned and all that stuff. So, pretty cool. Now, let's go ahead and set his health bar to something a bit more, I guess, better. Maybe like grayish. Yeah, I feel grayish since he has iron armor, so cool. Then next up we got is XP 20 and gold. This is the drop statistics. So pretty basic. We got the items, pretty basic as well, honestly. So, you've seen it before, but basically the statistics are the lowest layers are the stats that you get, and the items are basically the items that drop. So basically, like in the global drop stuff, these are just the drops that the mob will give you. But not every mob will give you, only like this type of mob. So basically, you got the mob, you got the asset type, or the item type, the item name, and the item chance, and all that stuff. And you can also make one more of this too if you want to. Like, for example, like, you can make, since it's a table, you can make one more of this. Like, for example, armor. You can make this iron armor, and so on and so forth. So pretty cool, guys. Next up is the teleportation. This is a bit bugged. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but teleportation, unlike the last, so teleport, I can't believe. Not sure why. I'm not sure why I think this was probably a misstep, I'm guessing. So, but basically, teleportation basically has the same amount of, has the old system and not like the vector 3. So basically, what you need to do is you need to go into, so basically you need to use it the old way, where you basically make a new folder called positions and teleports. And you can move forward and teleports called positions. And that'll basically fix it, I guess. And you guys call this, I guess, duplicate it. And we're going to call it, we're just going to call it test, for example. And yeah, because I'm not sure why it was still on here. I'm guessing it was like a miss. He kind of missed. I think he didn't miss it, but okay, he didn't miss it, but he kind of forgot about it. So basically, it was originally going to be, how the teleportations work and stuff were originally going to be like testing and stuff. And you get a test part position. You get like a position part and copy it and paste the name into the teleportation, and it'll teleport you to that position of the part. He kind of still had that feature in there still. But what originally was meant to happen was, what the new intent was, I believe, was getting a vector 3 value and pasting it there, and it'll teleport you to that vector 3 value instead of the part. So instead of part name, it should have been the part value. However, though, with teleports, they kind of you kind of missed that too. So because, like, here's what I'm trying to say. Like, going to teleports right here. So let's say you wanted to teleport the mob to test, the guy to test. Well, it's going to give you an error, and like, that's one thing I noticed with this. I think that's one oversight I missed. So yeah, let's just get ourselves 10 levels just so that we can. Okay, if you guys want to know how to get yourself levels in here, go into Roblox Storage Player Data, go into your user ID, and click Stats, and go into Level. For example, from there, we're going to give ourselves 12 levels. And then you'll notice that it gives us an error because it expects a vector 3 instead of a name. So what you need to do there instead is copy this and all that stuff. So yeah. While we're at it, I guess I'll go over how to make your own how to make teleports too. So yeah, all right, that should do it. And I believe when we play the game now and we're given that, we should be able to go there. Yep, we are taken there. There you have it. So yeah, and there's Goblin gonna attack us. Nuh-uh, motherfucker. I love this. And he's dead, and he will teleport you to that exact part. So yeah, it's really too complicated system, which I think he forgot to get rid of. I think he forgot to get rid of the same deal with the knight, so I'm not sure. I'm guessing he must have forgotten about it, so I guess mobs are kind of oversight, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, and what on earth is that? I'm guessing that is because I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, that's the teleport, so. And basically the teleport works a bit different. Actually, let me just make sure we're done with Mogafig. Okay. Oh yeah, so Mogafig is also one more thing on here, Mogafig too. So we also got the award badge. This is basically the badge ID. So let's say, I guess what you need to do is copy the badge IDs from some plugin or copy it via the link, and you'll be in the badge ID is also the same way as it's basically the ass ID, but except it's a badge for a badge, I guess. So yeah. Then a def sound is like the oof sound, I guess. So put in a string or number, and that's what happens when you die. So yeah, the custom animation, simple as that. This animation will happen when you get stunned. Animation is basically when you're doing nothing except moving. When you do nothing. Jumping is basically when you're jumping. Running is when the mob's moving. And jumping when the mob needs to jump. Hitboxes, that'll be taken for another day. And randomized appearance. This is basically what. That's why. So remember, you guys might have seen a third goblin up here. That is not an entity that's based on alternative itself. So basically, he got this model, looks like. So yeah, pretty cool, I guess. So this is basically the goblin. So I'm guessing that's where they took it from. So yeah. But anyways, that's the goblin too. So basically, it takes it from there, I guess, and moves it here. So pretty interesting. I like alternatives. That's actually really cool. That helps that, but this will make the game a whole lot better, honestly. And then add a random and a current model to random. And you got true as well if you guys want to. So yeah, that's basically about it for the mob, I guess. Give it let's actually make it into a boss. Actually, like, we're gonna make it into a boss and call it Goblin Leader instead, and we'll also not give it the armor, since I feel like that'll probably make it a little bit more awkward. That'll just make it weird. We're gonna set this to Nile because I feel like it's kind of like the original, I guess. And we'll go from there, guys. We'll go from there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys something more mods a bit more later, but for now we're just gonna go with this because currently this game gives you a lot more stuff here than you might bargain for. So yeah, but this is just the basics of I'm making a game. So you guys, I'll also go into map making a bit more detail like next episode. I'll make a map to get started in the next episode. So yeah, you guys want to like in the series so far, want to see more, then feel free to subscribe, like, and turn on bell. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get a ruby sword, and we'll go ahead and go into items. Well, not items. Okay, what should we do? Sorry, I'm still trying to figure this out. Yeah, go into items, go into tools, and duplicate this, and you will be given, and just go and give it the, what's going to call it, bronze, we'll call it ruby. We'll go ahead and have the, we'll start with damage. To start damage, we'll give it like 10 to 12, I guess. Well, let's give it like a 6 to 10-ish type of vibe. Then the defense penetration will be false. Usually I do, I think, 0.7. I usually do it depending on the sword. Yeah, 0.7 false. That's what I usually do. I usually follow the defense penetration. I usually keep it with the iron sword. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, keybinds as well. Keybinds are more a bit Nile. Oh wait, we're on the wrong one. Yeah, so yeah, those call that. We also give it tip ruby rules, I guess, and we'll also give it the icon ID of Nile. So if you guys want to know how to make your own like icon Conde, so feel free to take a look at Eversign's video about it. So that's pretty cool. Next up are the animations. Next are animations. So if you guys want to know how to make an animation stuff, then basically you've got the animations, you've got the activate animations. This is basically all the animations that will be chosen. One of these animations will be chosen when you attack. Equip will be played when you equip it, unequip it, walk, idle, jump, and fall. Simple as that. His effects, if it's nil, then it'll be given. Then this sword, then it'll be played. Then this song will be played. Then, which if I can find it. Then the wait, where is it? Then the mob, then the hit sound and the mobs will be played there. So pretty cool, guys. Well, you guys are wondering about SFX. The blocking SFX and parry SFX that shows up. The click SFX is also basically when you click. You've been hearing that a lot. You read it in every Eversign B2 RPG game, so you probably should know what it means then. But yeah, anyways, that's that. So moving on to that. The parry, so that's the parrying. Parry to mob, that's basically the animation, I guess. The disable time, that's basically, disable time, absorption time, parry window, knockback, all that stuff. It's just, you're just gonna have to look at it, so. Yeah. Anyways, that's basically the parrying. Activate sound, that's basically the sword slash. More restricted, yeah, I'm not sure what that means. I guess that means that you are I guess that's basically the weld from To the Part. I guess that's more so for those who want to make custom animations with custom looks, I guess. So pretty cool, I guess. Custom animations for those who want to make custom animations. I guess it's for you. Activate sound, equip sound. Custom background, that's pretty simple. That's basically the sound, and that's basically, I believe if I'm correct, it should be in assets and ingredients. Yeah. So basically, it's called boss, and then we've got special color. I guess that's basically used for any icon, I guess. So pretty cool, nice. But yeah, that's basically That's basically that. So. Yeah, there's also a lot more item types instead of swords and weapons and sword and bows. There's like spells, which I believe act somewhat like it looks like some kind of interesting. Huh. I have to have a look at this. I'm gonna have to have more look at this when we get more into it. Materials are also basically given to when you like mine some new things like. Stone will drop a stone material, and iron will drop an iron material and stuff. Consumables, that's simple. That's basically the health potions from Orion's RPG kit, except it's more better. You got actual potions, like you got like a mana potion, a string potion, an apple potion, and all that stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. Armors, you see that. Accessories are a bit different. It's basically like add-ons to an armor, so basically like make customize these and all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool, honestly. But we're just gonna go ahead and just continue making the restored, and we'll probably end the video from there. So, but let's just make it so real quick so I can show you what we do here. All right, so metal, and we'll just go ahead and play the game and see if we can actually get this guy to drop it for once. So, yeah, this will be interesting. Oh yeah, before you guys go wondering why there was sound playing. Apparently, there's a sound. There's basically zones too. I guess sure why, but yeah. These are basically sounds that basically show up when you touch it. So pretty cool. I gotta say, he had his own sound feature and everything. That is actually so cool. I like that. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, this is BWK 6 now for real time. Have a good one as usual. Peace out.